said, I'll go back to that rapper mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's dumb. You feel me? I heard Boosie keep saying something about you was on PC. You know, don't nobody look at you like no gangster. Well, I'm gonna be the first one to say I defer from that. You know what I'm saying? I look at Kodak as if he was on the streets. You know, I got to have my bodyguards with me. I have to protect me. I have to protect the investment. Kodak didn't go to jail a regular motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's a superstar. So when you got people and you got people that want to prey on you, people want to do this, do that, you have to protect yourself. Why put yourself in harm's way? You know what I'm saying? And then a motherfucker gonna be saying, oh, he's stupid. He should have did this. When you be in these situations, bro, sometimes they'll administrate you to where they'll lock you down. Whether you be on debt row, on 23 and 1, or rather you be on administrative PC. You know what I'm saying? If to you like something happened to Tory Lane, shout out to Tory Lane, you can sue. Because bro, your status is a high profile status. So you are, you know, a liability to that environment. They have to protect you, bro. And that goes for anybody. You don't have to be a celebrity. Everybody have the right to be protected in these situations, dog. Just everybody don't exercise their right.
Turk, how the f*** co-sign going in PC, man? A nigga used to be real, to be a gangster. Like, what you on, man? Like, for real, like, you talking about who that made kids slang iron, go to jails, told go to jail, you gotta handle your business, do all this. And all these in jail gotta sit in there and survive. But it's cool with this.
Hey, my bad, Meek Mill. I thought I had you on the list, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought I had you on that motherfucker, bro. You know, you a stand-up nigga, bro. Always been a stand-up nigga. So I tip my hat to you, bro, you know. I thought I had you on the list, bro. You stood up, dog. I respect you, my nigga.
Are you moving the goalposts for some of your dogs that you know are snitches, who you done seen in paperwork? I'm just saying, huh?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on the conversation of the streets, the trenches, and the protocol. If you call yourself a gangster, if you fall under that lifestyle, how you supposed to act and conduct yourself if you land behind a prison wall. Because to some, not all, under no circumstances, you should never be hollering at a trustee, a deputy, about putting you in PC. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clip at the beginning in full. And as that conversation has been going on for the last few days, as Kodak Black and Boosie are into it, but it went up to another level after Turk and B-High was on B-High ATL podcast, and they brought it up, and Turk gave his stance on it. Boosie responded, also came out a list. And if you see right there in the clip in the beginning as well, and I had that link in the description where you can watch that in full and on B-High ATL, but Boosie came back and apologized, you know, hollered at Meek like, hey, bro, I left you off the list. I understand you solid. You always been 100. You didn't do PC either. Meek did say that he felt like jail was embarrassing too. Just to put that out there is why he said he wasn't pushing it and stuff. But as you see right there, Young Thug was somebody who spoke up on it and said that PC was smart. PC is smart though. That hard ish gets you nothing but heartaches from your family and kids and more charges if it's too much going on in them dorms. Well, Boosie caught wind of that and said, Thugger, if it's smarter to check PC, why you ain't check PC? Because you can't check PC if you say you a real nigga. You from the trenches. You know how this ish go, bruh. You check PC, you a coward. Simple as that. Keep that ish 100. I feel like you picking sides. Shaking my head. Don't save no nigga, let him drown. Y'all know what we signed up for. Well, Thug responded to that and said, you right, OG. I'm just saying, some of us, the police hate and can't wait to put charges on niggas for anything. So it's case by case situation. But if you act against the stand on whatever comes with it, for sure. You overly right, but I am too, cause the police hated me for real. They tried everything. So Rollo caught wind of that and put his 2 cents in and said, hey, Thug ain't went to not one federal prison yard. He had the week A trial, and now he think he Escobar. Imagine being called a rat and still walked every yard with my chest out. Then Thug responded to Rollo and said, shut the F up. And I ain't gonna lie, that is kind of funny, like Rollo, shut the F up. Out of nowhere, they just going back and forth. Rollo also gave a full explanation of what he meant by that on his Instagram as well. Like, hey, bro, I went in there. I was with the worst of the worst. I just didn't want to be in no room locked in no hole. I refused to take PC, that they would have to get rid of me before I ever took PC, which everybody got their own stances and opinions on this. I'm going to just say this right here, bro. This is why I always push, stay out the way, stay out of lockup, stay free, stay out here with your family, bro. Because when it comes to these streets, it's always going to be something that don't make no sense at all. Where it's like, hey, fam, I did sign up for this. And I do believe if you signed up for something, you got to go by it. If you call yourself that, you should stay under that code. No doubt about it. But when it comes to certain things, as like Turk said, the logic ain't there, because in the free world, you can have security, you can have protection, you can move around 30, 40 deep, you can do this, you can do that. Behind the wall, though, you got to go up there and show them you will stand tall. No help, no protection, none of the support. Even if somebody is trying to get rid of you and get you up out of here, you got to go in there and program like regular people. So, like regular everyday people. But in the free world, you ain't got to move like regular everyday people. You can have security. You ain't got to squabble everybody that want to pull up and fade you or try to stab you up or nothing like that. But in prison, nah, let them catch you slipping. It's just one of them things. I've never been to the pen. I've seen it all, been around it all. Man, since a kid, since a baby, I just seen it all, bro. So I get it, why it goes like that, and I get the concepts of it. I get what they pushing. But at the same time, this is why I always come say, stay out the way, stay free, because it's always going to be some picking and choosing. It's always going to be somebody moving the goalposts, and the streets will have you in a position where you are saying and doing things that really don't make no sense. And I'm not judging none of my brothers. I'm not judging none of my people, because I get it. I seen it. I'm not kicking nobody while they down, but I do have to come push to the younger generation that watch this. When you sign up for the streets, some of these codes, some of these guidelines, some of these mindsets and unwritten laws, you're going to be putting the streets before your family. You're going to be putting the code before going home. I'm talking about not no telling and giving nobody up. Not that. That's overstood. That's a no-go. I'm talking about even to the point where, hey, fam, instead of me putting myself in PC, somebody trying to get rid of me, nah, I got to go out there and duke it out with them and fight it out. It can get to that level up in there. Just keeping it all the way 100. So, hey, y'all do what y'all do. I say this, I want to see them push more of y'all stay out the way, stay out these streets. I will say this, Boosie knows that the goalposts get moved. He's moved the goalposts himself before. He going in on Kodak because of their prior issues right now. All of these people move the goalposts. All these dudes that claim they street have moved the goalposts for somebody. You do have the ones, though. There are some out here, a lot of them out here. They have zero tolerance for it. You violate, they gonna demonstrate as in cutting you off. Hey, I ain't dealing with you no more. It just depends on what it is, dog. I just tell y'all this. Yeah, it's just, what are we doing right now at this point in time? Because nobody wants to go to prison. Nobody wants to do no time for real. Everybody that caught a case, they had it, they wouldn't spend millions to not go in jail. They looked for help. They asked for help. They asked for support for the people and all of these other things not to go to jail. So ain't nobody really volunteering themselves saying, hey, I want to go do some time. I'm volunteering myself to go do some prison time. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't go do it. You would say, nah, Judge, let me chill on the outside if I had the option. You didn't go to jail because you wanted to. You went to jail because you had to. But I get it. They compete with each other. Hey, man, I did mine like a gangster. I did mine like a G. I understand it all, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think about it. I got some more stuff dropping on the Patreon. We got different subjects. I'm going to go a little bit deeper on this one as well on Patreon exclusively. More raw, more uncut with it, longer convo. Y'all stay on your pivot. 1000 for shit show. Urban Politics TV.